It's still the conversation on Lagos television. I did say before that break that we'll be focusing on technology and how we can use technology in this age and time to facilitate seamless payments in our general hospital. We have a young man in the studio who has invented some kind of software to make payments of bills in our hospitals seamless. And is Adedamola Boale is the co-founder of Vanchi Pinnacle Limited. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm sure something must have triggered your interest in technology and how you were able to come up with this software to ensure that we have seamless payment of bills in our general hospitals. Could you please tell us your own background before we dwell into what you are here to showcase today?
Okay, I'll start from my university era where I studied information and communication technology. I've always had this spark for technology, and graduating, I've worked with several industries, telecommunications at first, and then went ahead to work within the healthcare company. So the merge between technology and healthcare was, what sparked the idea behind Pay1. Right, and we did our research, found challenges within the healthcare system, because one of the things I saw personally was a long queue while people were trying to make payments, which was, delaying patient turnaround. In healthcare or in the health system, for every time you waste, it impacts the person's health who is waiting for treatment. So that was the reason behind the solution for Pay1, so we can automate.
So it was actually your background that triggered your interest.
Yes, absolutely.
Going by what you have seen over the years, what patients suffer in general hospitals. Yes. So basically, what is Pay1 all about? How does it operate? And how does it fit into our system to make the payment process seamless? Okay,
so what we've done is, for instance, we partner with a public hospital, right? We go through the services they offer, the treatment they offer, put everything into our database such that when patients come in and they are trying to make payments for, I'll be very simple, say a headache, for instance, it's already there in the system. The charges are there included. So you click on it, make the payments for that exact payment. So that way, there's no cash payment, there's no someone has misplaced the money, things like that. So that's the reason behind it. It's automation, end to end.
Basically. Okay, but how long have you been at this?
We started in 2019, but we launched properly in 2020.
In 2020.
Yes.
So the journey so far, has it been?
It's been amazing.
What has been the experience?
Yeah, we've had challenges. One of the major challenges we had was training hospital staff to be more technologically inclined. Right, that has been it's been a major challenge. But over time, what we tend to do for every partnership we do with public hospitals, we train them first. Regardless of how they use our system or not, we train them, generally on technology, how they can use basic softwares, just to make sure that, they improve in everything and can use our system effectively.
Can you mention some of those hospitals where these already exist and what has been the experience there?
Yes, so far I can mention recently we just partnered with UCH and in Lagos here, FMC Butemeta has been amazing because they are very technologically inclined and that's been wonderful for us. We almost do not have any problem with them and then it's been seamless ever since. There's several hospitals, I don't think I can mention all, but so far we have over 100.
Over 100
across the
country.
in
different parts of the country.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so what's the future plan for Pay1 and how is it going to improve our healthcare system in the country?
Yes, so firstly, turnaround time for patients is very key to us. It's very key to us as a company. We don't want people wasting time on queues, people wasting time to get treatment. So that has really helped, right? But in terms of future plans, right, we're looking to include, now we can't avoid technology. We're looking to integrate AI into our system. We're looking to do a teleconsultation because we also noticed that not everybody should be going to the hospital. You can easily maybe call your doctor on a video call and get a consultation, exactly, and then maybe get, what do you call it, when you send them to the pharmacy, prescription. Yeah. So that can be done. That we have, in our next plan. And major plan is to be a data repository for the federal government if they need some sort of financial, breakdown in terms of data.
Yeah. Okay, the Pay1 platform is quite It's quite commendable, like you've rightly explained to us here. Yeah. But when you look at internet penetration in different parts of the country,
yes,
is that not going to be a barrier? Because there are certain parts of the country where internet is still alien to them.
I agree. So we've designed the system such that regardless of being online or offline, it works. Yeah, it works. So offline, we'll operate it offline. At the end of the day, we send the data, to our database and then process all of the payments. End of the payment, it goes through, everyone sees it real time.
Okay, I'm sure some people are watching us right now and they are interested in embracing this creative idea of yours, Pay1 platform. How can they come on board and what are the processes?
So individually, not necessarily because we've partnered with the public health, hospitals alone, but however, we're all on social media. It's Pay1 on all social media platforms. You can reach out to us and absolutely, we can take you from there.
So it's not for individuals, it's for...
Yeah.
It's for
the healthcare sector, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, we partner with them so they can use the system to help individuals.
So it's a software?
It's a software.
Okay, it's not as if they have to go to the Play Store to download anything?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, so what message do you have for policymakers and other stakeholders as regards digital transformation of our health sector?
I would say, firstly, I would say technology right now is no longer optional, right? And we need to embrace technology. We need to embrace the advancements. Right now, the government are doing amazingly well in adopting technology, but I believe it can be done, even deeper in terms of adopting AI in different sectors, adopting data science generally, and then investing in infrastructure, technology infrastructure. That would absolutely help.
Okay, when you look at the level of literacy in Nigeria, now that everybody is going the way of telemedicine, how do we propagate that message? What are the policies that government can introduce so that all of us can actually embrace that? Because that's the future of medicine.
It is, it is. I believe everyone, regardless of literacy level, I would say 98% or 95% of people have a smartphone. I mean, if they can operate it, chat on WhatsApp, then telemedicine shouldn't be a problem. People do video calls every day, I'm sure. People do that every day. It's the same technology. You're not calling a friend this time, you're calling a doctor. So it's easy, it's the same technology, I believe.
But we still need to invest more in internet penetration.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's another area entirely, investing in telecommunications to have faster internet. So when you're calling someone, it's not breaking, and all sorts. So.
Okay, what kind of challenges do you face while trying to come up with this Pay1 platform?
There are lots of them. Researching, firstly, was a major challenge. You have to go to different hospitals, see what kind of problems.
Are they friendly?
Not all, not all. See what kind of challenges they're facing. Some has to do with. Some of them don't have a health system, a health management system. Some of them have it. If you don't have it, it's double work for us, right? Because we need to build that for them, and then introduce our own system. If they already have it, we can easily integrate. So integrating these things, technically was challenging, but we're able to overcome it. And we've learned from it as well.
But how affordable is this?
It's not a matter of affordability. It's about what the hospital charges. That's exactly what you're going to be charged.
So what are you getting out of it then?
We're making it easy for everyone.
Without making anything?
We're trying to make Nigeria a better place in the best way we can. Is
it a CSR for you?
Well, I would say so. I would say so. But basically, our purpose is just to make... I have a co-founder, right, and myself, and we discussed, and we wanted to, add our quota into making Nigeria better. Before we decided in healthcare, we've tried, other industries, but healthcare, because of my mom was a nurse, and my co-founder had health challenges and all that, so it was easy for us to go into healthcare, right? And with that, we don't mind. It's fine. We just want, the system to work. If we're recognized and taking on a global audience, that works for us.
Okay, so if every public hospital in Nigeria, be it at the federal or the state level, should embrace this Pay1 platform, how would it transform the health sector in Nigeria? Looking beyond prescription, and of course, what were the other things that you mentioned?
Yeah, so right now, we're trying to improve transparency in the financial system. I don't want to use the word corruption, but there's been a lot of that when you're using the manual approach, right? If the hospital is supposed to be making 10 million naira, for instance, on a daily basis, but because it's a manual process, there's leakage in revenue, and you're making 5 million, which means if the hospital is trying to, improve or get better, they are now doing that, longer than they should because they've received less money. So what we're doing is, making it very transparent, right? As soon as you make payments in the hospital for a service, it goes back end real time. Everyone sees it. The hospital management sees how much they've made, whatever they've made per day. So it's transparent, right? So that regards of, eliminating corruption is also major for us. That's what we're looking at. Aside, the telemedicine and all that, eliminating corruption, making sure that the hospital gets the revenue they should get so that they can, improve their infrastructure.
Well, what you're doing is quite commendable and, of course, very rare. But what gave you that inspiration?
Like I said, it's the challenges we've had. Growing up, my mom being a nurse, I go with her to work, when I'm on holiday, and I've seen these things. I've seen different challenges, and and my co-founder too, with his health challenges, led us to it. And we're happy we're doing it. We're happy we're changing lives. We're happy we're moving with technology, and we'll continue to do that.
All right, that's Pay1, a smart revenue assurance platform designed to eliminate financial leakages while automating payment and service delivery process in public hospital. Of course, it's a data-driven platform, and of course, is an innovation by Adedamola Bowale, co-founder Avanche Pinnacle Limited, and of course, it's targeted at general hospitals in the country so that it can make the treatment process, the prescription process seamless for all of us, and of course eliminate corruption in government hospitals. We must thank you very much for this creative idea of yours.
Thank you.
And we thank you very much for coming on the conversation.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll go on another quick back. The conversation will continue. Stay with us.